Hi, Vieira with stockmarketlive.tv. Today we are going to address a bull market stock pick discussed in the live blog of the company, as well as a bear market stock pick discussed in the live blog of the company, including live market calls, price targets, and so on. Therefore, full instructions, you are not ever going to lose money, as I've been explaining for 30 years, proving always live on the tape. Having said this, also I would like to refer to the fact that everything that I said last week on every single session materialized, and we are very happy about it. Consistency is one of the characteristics of a world leader in live trading. Precisely, we are the only company demonstrating it always live on the tape. So we are going to start with this stock pick, which is the case with that you have here, Restoration Hardware. So if you want to know more, which I'm not going to repeat, about Restoration Hardware, you have several articles dedicated to this company, describing the investment process, including selling shares or going short on Goldman Sachs upgrade, and then when Goldman Sachs downgrades or says to sell, as well as others, you are covering short positions and buying shares. As I explained, live market calls available for free in the blog of the company. So Restoration Hardware, since then, it has been rallying share price, and I told you that I had a conservative price target, okay, $33. That is precisely what you read on the blog of the company. So what I'm going to do here is to explain it, which you have on the chart. Bear in mind that we recommended to close short positions in Restoration Hardware at $28.60. Thereafter, this stock was upgraded to strong buy at $25, and Restoration Hardware announced earnings, and shares they zoomed immediately, basically to $33. In other words, 38% return on investment within 48 hours, which is normal because that is the minimum return on investment that you would ever going to have. All right. So here you can get a return on investment more than 6,000%, as the case of Netflix, 1,000% within a few months, as the case that happened with ATS Steel, 500% plus in the case of US Steel. In this case, you are not going to have, obviously, 1,000% or 6,000%, but you were told that you could get at minimum the 38%, that is equivalent to the $33 price target. But I said here on several videos that price target to be conservative. Okay, so what did happen in Restoration Hardware? As you can see on the chart, once the share price got to 33, and precisely 33, it was not 34, it was not 35, you saw share price pulling back to $30, a healthy pullback. Okay. And then, according to the trend and the principles described in my course, Live Technical Analysis, which, if you want to know more, you have to be a subscriber, you have this trend in place. This is the short-term trend. I'm referring to this line that you have here, okay? And I'm referring to this pullback. So you saw a pullback 33 down to $30, okay? So, for those that they are subscribers to the Live Technical Analysis course, they understand pretty well that by extending the line, you have support at $30. So if you didn't have a long position, you had the opportunity to buy the stock. I repeat, if you didn't have a long position, you had the opportunity to buy the stock at $30. In our case, we doubled the size of long position since the price target 33. It was said here to be rather conservative. So a few sessions later, that is 1 week later, you have, as of Friday closing bell, Restoration Hardware closing at $35.40. So it is time to say what? In a service has made money, where they have not ever made any money whatsoever, they would be clicking on this button. Here, this happens every single day, that is to say, profits, regardless of stock market conditions, regardless of sector. since we discuss more than 1,000 companies, and so this has to be proven always, and consistency it is the most difficult in the markets. Having said this, and by the way, congratulations. So going forward, you move your trailing stops to the upside. So this line that you see here as support has to remain support if you want to remain as an investor in restoration hardware. And this is how you maximize your return on investment, by following the guidance, that is to say, following the instructions, buying stocks where I told you that to buy, strong buy ratings. A couple of weeks later, you are a millionaire. This obviously depends on the size of your account, but if you wanted it, if you had a small account, pretty simple to make here in the past couple of weeks, 50,000 US dollars, very minimum, okay? So, proven, always live on the table. We are going to move on, and since I said in the previous session that we are also going to discuss complementary stock pick, in this case Herbalife, and Herbalife I choose for several reasons. Firstly, because we have used Herbalife even in the basic trader course to explain or to introduce to investors and to traders the concept of algorithm trading. Alright, so if you want to know more, you have to be a subscriber, and we define these pivots, stock pivots that you have on the chart in real time. You don't have all of them because for other reasons that I'm not, it's confidential, but I'm referring to what is complementary. Okay, so what is complementary is that I made a call in Herbalife, $72, downgrading to strong sell. Okay, strong sell is strong sell. You sell Herbalife and you go short the stock. And we said we are short the stock, so Herbalife, in our opinion, is not worth $72. That was the time when, in fact, you had Wall Street investment firm upgrading shares, and you can Google it, to $90 plus. So at $90 plus, they were upgrading, okay? Herbalife never seen $90, okay? So Herbalife plunged directly to $50, $48. And it plunged directly to $50, $48 range, because I wrote an article that said that Herbalife was going to plunge and precisely to that target region, okay? This was made available to investors, investment firms, hedge funds, all of them, and including small investors in the service called Platinum. And so it happened, all right? And by the way, you didn't have, if you were not a subscriber to the service, you didn't have to know, because we made the most difficult part of the job, that was to give to you and to publish the call in real time, downgrading Herbalife to strong sell at 72. So it doesn't matter in the end if you sold short at 72, 68, 65 or 63, you are going to make a considerable profit on the short side. So all of you had that opportunity, shares they plunged, okay? Then after you find another article where I explained, I made a call saying Herbalife, in my opinion, it is oversold, and shares unlikely to bounce, okay? Not to rally to 72 or $80 or $90, but to bounce within a clear downtrend in place, and that bounce to be precisely $62, okay? So Herbalife share price bounced to 62, and this was ahead of earnings. And then subscribers, they received other article, and bear in mind that as of today we are already writing very few articles, only when it is absolutely necessary, because the profits are so high that we had to decrease the number of articles significantly, and you can confirm it on the blog of the company. And we said ahead of earnings you are going to sell at 62 and you are going short Herbalife. And everyone else, that is to say others out there, they were long Herbalife, including the fact that Mr. Carl Icahn has been saying that Herbalife is severely undervalued. Well, Mr. Carl Icahn, I'm not going to criticize here Mr. Carl Icahn, but Mr. Carl Icahn is the same person, as far as I know, At least that is according to the mathematical facts that told you to invest in Transocean at $54, 58, ahead of a meltdown. Is the same person that told you to invest in Chesapeake Energy ahead of a complete meltdown. Is the same person that told that you quit investing in Apple at a market bottom. Okay, when shares of Apple they bottomed out, Mr. Carl Icahn announced that he was out of Apple and that was the bottom. Since then, Apple has been rallying. It does not stop rallying. As you are aware, Apple as of today is worth basically almost $139 plus also. Right? These are mathematical facts, and against mathematical facts or against evidence, nothing can be said. So,
all aboard!
All aboard, but certainly not with Mr. Carl Icahn. If you have questions, you always have the thousands of case studies that we have at stockmarketlive.tv. Anyway, so you find articles, recent ones, saying you go short Herbalife. And again, no matter which price you sold short Herbalife, you, by looking at the chart, you notice what? You made a profit. Always. Always. It is a mathematical fact. So you just have to visit the blog of the company and the calls, and all of them they've been basically free, excluding the live earnings call that was not free, it was to subscribers, and excluding the target range that was also for subscribers. Okay, but the most difficult part of it, it was or it has been always free. Okay, so what you see here, you see that Herbalife share plunged, all right, and it touched as of the Friday for the first time support on this line that you just had to extend. This line, in fact, is very simple to draw, principles of live technical analysis, and therefore this to say what? For example, if you sold short Herbalife at $62 and you covered at 59, my friends, you are certainly not prepared for trading or investing in the markets, okay? That is absolutely ridiculous. If you sold short Herbalife at 62 and you took some profits or you closed your position, you know, as of this Friday, 51, below 51, that is understandable, okay? It's coherent. But like I said before, if you open a short position 62 and you close it at 60 because you are, you know, day trading or afraid of Mr. Carl Icahn, certainly, I repeat, you are not ever prepared to be an investor in the market. So don't forget that this call at strong sell $72 with the price target, you had it in the completely for free in the blog of the company. Okay. So this is what I wanted to say, based on facts, pre-market session and is preparing you, and to explain here that all this is based on very simple techniques and a methodology, which you have, I repeat, in live technical analysis, where I discuss many stock picks in other services. Okay, so I wish you good luck investing going forward in Herbalife, as well as in the case of restoration hardware. Thank you.